Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I have got these lovely vintage French magazines to share with you in this video. I'll do a flip through of them. I got them from France, from Etsy, from a shop called Diversities, and they are very cool. They're colour and they're quite large. And I think the illustrations are just wonderful. Look at these. La Petite Echo de la Mode. I can't speak French, but I absolutely love vintage French items. I don't even know why, but I just do. It gives me so much joy. And so this listing came with all 4 of these magazines in the one listing, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, we'll just do a flip through of these and look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love this. So I can imagine using some of these colored images of these ladies for some journal covers, and I might make a little bit of a collection of French lady journals, and use some of these pages for feature pages, but these are the ones that I really love, and seeing the different outfits that they wear. I used to, back when I was in high school and primary school, I would draw my own sort of models and different designs of clothing on them, so I really do enjoy. I kind of like this dress here. Really cute. I like the kind of apron style dress with the straps and the pocket. And then yeah, these are great for pages of journals as well. Great for collage. Great to make some tags and maybe some collage masterboards to cut up into tags and journal cards. Love like all the little ads and everything as well. So yeah, I've never seen these before. How cool is that? Could even fussy cut them and cut them out like that. So yeah, when I saw these, I thought, oh great, there's 4 of them. I'll get them and just see what they're like. And I do love the covers, but I also love, yeah, that there's so many colored illustrations on the inside as well, and different fun pages. Like, that's so cool. That one's really pretty. I have a thing for like bluebirds. They're one of my symbols, so they're really cool. This one's got maybe more of a children's theme to it. Oh, look at that. That's very cool. Very elegant. See, this kind of page here. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I thought it'd be fun to do a flip through of these while they're intact, because I'm going to be hoarding them for a little while, because it's going to take me a bit of time before I'm able to make that first cut. Look, Bambi. So you can even cut out these individual things and use them as little feature or focal points of collages and tags and things. The hats. So fun. So it's just fun to even, flip through it and look at the pages. But yes, I did intentionally get this to make journals out of, and specifically for the color illustrations to make covers out of, because I don't need to use things from these in the journals themselves. I've got, vintage French book pages and vintage French receipts and letters. So I love the idea of color though. I've been making quite a few vintage French journals recently, which I'm loving, but I'm finding I'm a bit over just neutrals. I want a bit of color with the vintage French theme, so I think these will work great for that. And I really want to do some vintage French floral journals eventually, so I can get a bit more color into my French journals. So still keep that favorite theme, but yeah, I do love the neutral theme, but sometimes I just want to do something different, I want to add a bit of color. A bit of embroidery there. Love the little crossword there. so very cool. I do like how some of it's black and white, and then you get these little pops of color on the pages every now and then. And this one here, look at this. Really cool. Love these. Ooh, hey, I think this one folds out or hasn't been cut properly because it's like attached. That's really cool. See this pop of color here? That's not sure if it's coming up on the screen very well, but it's blue. I love that. I can see myself, you know, cutting out some of these images for my own personal journal pages for journaling. Look at that. So cool. So I'm very happy with this find. I always call Etsy shopping like online op shopping because you just never know what you're going to find. It's sort of a luck of the draw depending when you go on there, what you might find. But I love that the difference between online shopping versus op shopping is that you can search for what you want. You know, I go to the op shop and I'm looking for vintage French things. I have never found vintage French things, I don't think, in the op shops in Bowen where I live. I have found vintage French items down in Melbourne, but not in Bowen. So I rely on online shopping for a lot of my supplies, living in a small country town. And I love using actual, you know, pieces of ephemera, things from history. And so Etsy, I get lots of questions from people, where do I get my vintage items from? If I'm not in Melbourne, it's usually online, through online shopping, and Etsy is my go-to place because you have no idea what you're going to find each time as listings come up and go, and it's kind of like other people do the op shopping for you and then they list them on Etsy. And so yeah, I saw there were other listings like this too. There are a few others, but this was the last one that I saw, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. I was tempted to get two, but yeah, by the time I got around to purchasing, there was only one left. So I'm glad I ended up doing it because, you know, I'm always unsure, like, do I do it? Not sure, and especially because I didn't know what the insides were like and how many pages there were. I'm very pleased. I'm glad there's quite a lot of pages in these, and 4 in one listing. That was brilliant. I was very happy with that. It was a bargain. So yeah, I type in, you know, vintage French ephemera, vintage French paper, and just see what comes up. And yeah, it's really fun. And I'm so glad because the items that come from France have the cheapest shipping. So I rarely get anything from America because the shipping is astronomical. So lucky for me, shipping from France to Australia is really reasonable from most of the French shops. And I just love the idea that I'm getting vintage French items from France. Like, it just feels way more authentic and exciting. Anyway, so I love vintage French pieces. It gives me so much joy, so much delight. This is what I love to make journals out of. And if you're the same as me, then yeah, go check out Etsy and type in vintage French paper or ephemera. Thanks for watching, and I'll be sharing another little haul video of some vintage French music papers for my members. So I am trying to do one members video a week, and so I thought I would save that one for my beautiful members. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to film that video right now after I finish this one. All right guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.